Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Danielle. Now for today's video, we have what I'm gonna call my quarterly favorites because I started my channel at the very end of December and I did my 2016 favorites then. So I didn't really feel like I could do a whole new round of favorites in January. And then February slipped away, and so now we're at the end of March and I was like, well, crap. Maybe I should just do quarterly favorites. So every 3 months I'm gonna try to do my favorites. That way I have plenty of time to buy new products, thoroughly test them out, to really know how I feel about them. So if you guys are interested to find out what I have been loving for the past 3 months, then just keep watching. Okay, the first product I'm gonna talk about is probably the newest one to my collection, and that is gonna be the Nicole Guerrero in collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is going to be their highlighter palette. And this came out this past month and it is beautiful. Let me open it for you guys. It is stunning. I'm sure you've seen it before. A lot of other beauty gurus were posting a lot of videos and a lot of photos using this palette, so I have to say I'm completely on board. Now I will say that when you're looking at these in the pan, they look really glittery, but then when you put them on your face, they completely transform into a beautiful shimmer. There are 6 shades. I like her color range that she did. There is pinks, there's peaches, there's a white, and then there's some bronzy champagne-y golds. I think the selection is really nice. It's kind of even hard to tell on a video just how pretty this is, but if you get a chance, if you see this in person and they're not sold out, snag it because it is a great find. I highly recommend. My next favorite is also going to be a palette. This time it's an eyeshadow palette, and that is going to be the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Now, if you are a true friend of mine, you will know I am obsessed with anything peach. Peach candy, peach soda, peach juice, peach whatever. Anything that smells or tastes like peaches, I want in my life. So as you can imagine, I was really disappointed last year when this product came out and I was not able to get my hands on it. My poor fiance, he searched everywhere last year to try to get this for me for my birthday, which is in May, and he just couldn't find it. So when they said they were re-releasing it right before Christmas, I freaked out. I actually set myself a notification in my calendar on my phone so I wouldn't forget about it. And the second that it released, I ordered it online. I'm loving it. Not only are the shades beautiful, as you can imagine, they're gorgeous. There's peach shades, there's greens, there's browns, there's some purples. It's beautiful, but also, oh my god, it smells so good. It smells just like peachy rings. If you've ever had that candy, that's exactly what this smells like. This retails for like 40 something bucks, so it is a little bit more expensive, but it's absolutely worth it in my opinion. You can create a lot of really versatile looks with this, so I highly recommend the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Moving on to something a little more affordable in my favorites, that's going to be the Wet n Wild Coverall Powder. This can be purchased at pretty much any drugstore. I personally picked mine up at Walgreens. This is literally $2.99. It is a pressed powder. It is in a compact like this. It comes with a little baby sponge, and the sponge is not great, but it's not terrible. I do leave the sponge in there just in case I decide to throw this into my purse. That way I do have something to apply it with because I don't really like to carry my brushes around in my purse. But they come in several shades. I have light medium, and then this one is actually in the shade medium. And I love it. It does just what it says. It coveralls. It helps mattify your foundation. It helps lock it in all day. It is great. Like I said, it's very travel friendly. It's very small and sleek packaging that you can toss this right in your purse, and I highly recommend it. You know, it's only $3, so you know, try it out. Even if you don't like it, it isn't that big of a monetary investment. So check out the Wet n Wild Coverall Powder. Another face favorite of mine that you will have seen in a couple of my tutorials is going to be the BH Cosmetics bronzer. Now I have mine in the shade Tropical Tan. This is what they call their satin bronzer. I'm not sure honestly if they have other types or if this is the only type they have, but it does say satin bronzer on the back and it is in the shade Tropical Tan. This is what it looks like. I will say that I feel like this shade is pretty comparable to MAC's Give Me Sun, which is another one of my bronzer favorites. This one is much more affordable. I want to say the MAC one is 20 something to 30 something dollars, and this bronzer is $7. So I actually read somewhere that they are now putting BH Cosmetics in Target, and they're also putting them in Ulta's. So if you don't like buying stuff online, if you're more of like a try it out for yourself in person type of person, then go check out Ulta or Target and see if they have BH Cosmetics there, and check out their bronzer because this one is awesome. I pretty much use it every day. So once again, that's the BH Cosmetics bronzer, and I use mine in the shade Tropical Tan. Moving on to an eye favorite of mine. Now this one's not a palette. This is going to be the Pressed Pigment by Morphe in the shade Champagne Nights. I love this for my everyday makeup tutorial. And when I did the actual makeup tutorial here on my channel, I used the Kathleen Lights in collaboration with Morphe palette. And I used just the flat matte white shade, but I actually use this more often in my everyday life for it. It is a pressed pigment. This is a beautiful kind of peachy pinky champagne color, kind of like it says. Champagne Nights is the name, and it's really pretty. It just adds a subtle sheen to my lid when I'm barely using any makeup, and I really like it. So I want to say these are $6 or $7 from Morphe. So if you're on the website and you're buying some brushes, throw this in the cart as well. It's really, really pretty, and I promise you will love it. Alright, now moving on to lip favorites. I do have a couple of them. However, there is one piece that binds them together, and that is going to be this lip liner right here. This is by the brand Berry M. Now, I did buy this in England. I did look it up online, and it is a UK brand. However, you can purchase this in the US via the ASOS.com, their website. They do ship to the US, and they do actually have this exact shade. This is in the shade 17, and I love it. This is the perfect nudie pink. It goes with a bunch of different shades of lipsticks, which you're about to see because my two favorite lipsticks, I've been using both of them with this particular lip liner, and I love the way it looks. So pick it up. It's the Berry M lip liner in the shade 17. Alrighty, now as for lipsticks that go with that lip liner, my first favorite is going to be the ColourPop Satin Lip in the shade Echo Park. I love this lip color. Every time I wear it, I get asked what I'm wearing, I get compliments, people want to know what it is. It's so subtle, but it is so pretty. And when you wear it with that particular lip liner, it is even more beautiful. Now, one thing that I love about the ColourPop Satin Lips is the fact that they aren't kiss-proof, so you can like kiss your hand or you can take a drink and it is going to come off. And so you would look in the mirror and you would expect to see, you know, you have no lipstick left. But I swear it's like a magical unicorn has entered this stuff because you can use it, you can eat, you can drink, and then you will think it's gone and you'll look in the mirror and your lips still look perfect. That is why I love this formula. It is super comfortable to wear. It lasts for a very long time. These are only $6 a tube, which is crazy to me. So I highly recommend ColourPop Satin Lip in the shade Echo Park. My other lip favorite that I have also been using with that same lip liner is going to be this lipstick right here. This is going to be the MAC lipstick in collaboration with Mariah Carey. The exact shade of this one is called McIzzle, and it is a beautiful, beautiful everyday nude. I absolutely love it. It is, I want to say, let me double check. It is their cream sheen formula, so that means that it is nice and creamy. It's not matte, but it's not completely sticky like a gloss is. It's a beautiful shade, not to mention, I mean, how can we not love this packaging, right? It's beautiful silver glitter. Not only that, but the actual lipstick itself is imprinted. I'll see if it'll focus on it. It's imprinted with a butterfly, which is one of Mariah Carey's signature things, as I'm sure you know. So if they are still available, which I'm not sure if they are, but if they are, check out the Mariah Carey and MAC collaboration, specifically the lipstick in McIzzle. Alright, moving on to a couple of body favorites that I've had the past couple of months. The first one is going to be this body wash. As you can see, it's pretty much gone because I'm obsessed with it and I love it. This is by the brand Equate, which is going to be the brand from Walmart. And this is going to be the Pink Himalayan Refreshing Body Wash. It says that it contains pink Himalayan salt and water lily extract. And I have actually been saving this bottle for this video. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wish I could explain exactly what this smells like, because if I say pink Himalayan salt, you're probably going to be like, that sounds disgusting. But I swear to you, this is so good. I was working on a cruise ship. I used to be a singer on a cruise ship, and my fiance was picking up a couple of products for me when I got back at the end of November, so that I could take a shower when I got home from traveling all day. And this is the body wash that he picked out for me, and I love it. So if you're at your local Walmart, look in the body wash aisle and see if you can find it, because I promise you're gonna love the scent too. Alrighty, another body favorite that I've been loving is going to be this Tony Moly Lemon Face Mask Sheet. This is going to be for brightening. As I'm sure you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, you can see that I do have a lot of freckles, which the older I'm getting are kind of getting larger and turning into more like age spots. So I'm doing the most that I can to try and reverse that right now. So I did purchase these. I got these at the Tony Moly store in New York, but I know you can buy his stuff at Ulta, and I know you can buy it online as well. I want to say I got 2 face masks masks for $7 or $8, so it's relatively affordable. I just love the way that this made my skin feel. It smells delicious. I love the smell of lemons. So if you are looking for a really fun face mask, this is going to be a sheet that you lay on, you leave on for 20 minutes, and then pull off. Definitely check out some of the Tony Moly ones, specifically this brightening one in lemon. Another favorite I've been loving is actually going to be a scent. Specifically, I have two things in the scent, and it's going to be my deodorant and my body cream, and it is going to be in the scent of amber. I love the way this smells. It's not really fruity, it's not sweet, it's more like a rich, kind of musky scent. If you're not sure what it is, check out something from Bath & Body Works. This is going to be the Shea body cream in the scent Amber Blush. It's pretty much completely gone. I have used it into its very last drop. I love it. I need to pick up some more. I just love the earthy, rich scent that it has. It's a nice change for me because I typically go for stuff that's really sweet. So I really, really love this. And then I realized when I was loving on that I also had deodorant in the scent Amber. I usually buy men's deodorant because I don't know, I think they smell better for some reason. And I didn't realize it until I kind of figured it out that, oh, my deodorant is also in the scent of amber, so clearly it must be a trend. So yeah, anything in the scent of amber I have been loving. Okay, my last favorite for this quarter is going to be this. This is going to be the Neutrogena Deep Moisture Night Cream. It makes my skin feel awesome every morning when I would wake up. It felt awesome, excuse me. And it smells great. I want to say this is about 10 bucks at Walmart, so it's pretty affordable. I have noticed a change in my skin since I used this, so definitely pick it up. It's a good drugstore alternative to a lot of more higher end brands. So once again, that's the Neutrogena Deep Moisture Night Cream. Dun dun dun! Moving on to fails. I want to incorporate fails into my beauty videos because I personally think that if you're going to have a bunch of things you like, then there's also got to be things that you don't like. Now, saying that, I want to say that obviously just because something doesn't work for me doesn't mean it doesn't work for you. So please don't bash me if something that I mention is a favorite product of yours. It just means that it personally didn't work for me, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't work for you. So I only have two of those for this quarter. The first one is going to be this Makeup Revolution Salvation Velvet Lacquer. This is going to be a liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Velvet Rebel. This stuff was awful. The second I put it on my lips, I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. It was patchy, it dried really quickly, and it flaked off really quickly, and I honestly couldn't make it work. I went to dinner wearing this, and about halfway through, I realized how bad it looked and had to wipe it all off. So definitely don't recommend. Now, to be honest, I haven't tried any of the other lipsticks. I had only bought one of these, and I don't really want to buy any more based on the luck that I had with this one. So I can't speak for all of the shades. I can only speak for this one. So there might be other ones that work great, but this one personally was terrible. All right, the last fail for me is going to be a shocker for a lot of people because a lot of makeup and beauty guru type people were obsessed with this product, and I don't really understand the hype at all. For me, it was a terrible product, and that's going to be the Milk Makeup Blurring Stick. Now, I used this twice. The first time, I just put it on bare skin, honestly, just because I wanted to see what it felt like more than anything. And honestly, like I said, you know I have a lot of discoloration in my skin, and this is supposed to blur imperfections. I noticed no difference. So then the second time I used it, they also say that you can use this as like a primer before your makeup. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll try that. It's supposed to blur your pores and fill in your pores. So sure, that should be a great primer, right? Wrong. Oh my gosh, this was awful. I put this on as my primer, and I started doing my foundation, and when I finished my foundation, I was working on my concealer, and I noticed that all on my nose, all of my foundation was like flaking off in chunks. I've never seen that happen before in my life. And I tried to ignore it. I was like, okay, maybe when I put my powder on, it'll get better. Ugh, I was so wrong. It got worse. It was literally just flaking off in chunks. So I was trying to get ready for work, and I had a catastrophe because of this product. So I had to go ahead and wipe off all of the makeup I had done. I had to text my boss and say I was going to be late because I had to fix my makeup. I could not go into work looking like that, and I blame it on this because I used the same powder and the same foundation that I have used several times. This was the only product I used that was new, and it made my makeup, look terrible. So that's gonna be my other fail. I just don't think it's worth it, especially this thing's like $30, which kind of makes me embarrassed to say that I spent on this stupid little thing. But definitely don't recommend it. If you've been on the fence about trying to get it, I say skip it. Alright you guys, that ends my favorites and fails for the past quarter, so that's going to be for January, February, and March. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know down in the comments what videos you would like to see from me next. Make sure you like this video and give this video a big thumbs up to let me know you were here and that you watched it. Make sure to share this video with all of your friends and subscribe to my channel. Until I see you in the next video, thank you so much for watching. Bye! My pits are sweaty. Maybe I should have used that amber deodorant,